Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another weekly check-in. As you can tell, we are checking in for the third week of February. So for me, that's from the 17th to the 23rd. If you're new here, hello, my name is Jordan. Thank you for being here. I really hope you subscribe if you're new. But yeah, let's just get right into this because I have kind of a few expenses, not too many, but a couple. And before we get started, I want to mention that these labels that I will be using are from my Etsy shop, which is ThePlanningDancer. It's always linked down below with the coupon code as well for my subscribers because I appreciate each and every one of you, and I want to make sure you stay on your budget while also being able to buy cute stuff. So there is that. I'm gonna move this planner out of the way because the first thing we do is track our expenses in this monthly view. Also, if you hear noise, that is my dog. I'm sorry. Also, birds or my neighbor's dogs barking sometimes, so I'm sorry about that. But we are gonna go ahead and get right into tracking all of our expenses. So we're gonna start with gas, which I only had one expense this week, and that was on the 20th. So I lasted a whole week without getting gas, which is very good for me. So on the 20th, I spent $31.75 on gas, and then we will move on to food because I am not giving myself any fun money for the month. So the only cash envelope for this month is food. So the first food expense I had was on the 17th, which was Monday. Actually, all but one of my food expenses was on this day. So we spent, I always say we, but it was really just me. I spent $1.98 at Aldi, and then I spent $2.17 at the Dollar Tree. Both of these expenses were for last minute things, like ingredients, I guess you can say, because I did make a seafood boil at home this day. So I needed a couple more things. And then later on that night, I did go and get boba. So that was $6.20. And then the last food expense that I had was on the 20th, and that was HelloFresh. This was my second box. It got delivered today, actually, which is Monday. And yes, so that is that. Those are all my food expenses. Now moving on to business expenses, which is what I have the most of this week, which I guess is kind of good because that means I've been busy. And when I say I've been busy, that is an understatement. You guys have been so amazing with ordering from my Etsy shop, and I appreciate it so much because that is really my, well, I wouldn't say my main source of income because I think babysitting is, just because it's been consistent for a little bit longer. But right after babysitting comes my Etsy shop. So I really do appreciate you guys supporting me because this is something I've wanted to do for a very long time, and for it to be happening now is just so exciting to me. And every time I get an order, I literally get so excited. Like, I don't think you guys understand. So if you do support me, or even if you just watch my videos, that's supporting me as well. So thank you guys so much. I just want to let you know how much I do appreciate it. So with all that said, on Tuesday I went to Michael's and I spent $5.17. Thursday I went to Michael's again and spent $8.11, and then Friday I went to the post office and spent $3.20. And then let's see, I also went to the Michael's on Friday, and I spent $7.75. And then the last expense I had was on Saturday, and that was for the post office, and that was $1.20. So those are all my business expenses for the week. There was how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, which is awesome. And then we are going to move on to sinking funds, which I only have one expense that came out of sinking funds this week, and that was out of my taxes. So I did get my taxes done on Saturday, and I actually broke even. I don't know if you guys know this, but I did work at Michael's for half of 2019. Well, I worked there for over 2 years, but my last year was last year. So I worked at Michael's for 6 months, and then I worked basically self-employed for the second half of the year. So with my Michael's income being taxed and then the other half of the year being untaxed, I basically balanced out, and I got like, I don't remember exactly, but I think I got like an $18 refund. So there's that. So the money that's coming out of my tax is actually just going into my savings account. So $227 is what I had saved from 2019. So if that's confusing, I'm sorry, but I just wanted to put that money in my savings account because I feel like I earned it, and that was technically my refund, but really just for myself because I had been putting that money aside for those 6 months. So there's that. And then we're moving on to bills, and I only had one bill come out, and that was Planet Fitness, which is my gym membership. So that came out on the 18th, and that was $19.99. And that is it for my expenses. The last things I'm going to go ahead and mark are my paydays. I do little quotation bunny ears because my paydays aren't like a normal person's. So I did get paid from Etsy on Wednesday because Monday was President's Day. So usually it's Tuesday, but it got bumped a day, which is completely fine. And then I had 3 pay checks, I guess you can say. I don't know what to call them. It's just so confusing. On Friday. So the first one was from babysitting. The second one was from, I mean, they're all from babysitting, but they're just from different people. So sorry if that's also confusing, but it is what it is. This is my life. So there are those. And then the last one, sorry I bumped this, was on Saturday. My puppy's drinking water. Ignore that. And this was from OfferUp because I did sell something that day, which is exciting. Now I'm going to go ahead and write no spend day on Wednesday and Sunday because I earned it. I'm actually gonna make some no spend day stickers. If you guys are interested, please let me know down below, and I of course will put them up in my Etsy for you. I have no problem doing that. I will try to have them up, I will try to have them made by my next weekly check-in, which will actually be on Friday, and then my cash envelope stuffing will be on Saturday if you're interested. The last week of the month is always a little different for my videos. But yeah, I will try to have them made by Friday so you guys can get an idea of what they'll look like. But yeah, we are now going to move on to the actual weekly check-in part, which I will need this planner for. And I only check in for my cash envelopes. So that would be gas, fun, and food, which for this month, it's actually only gas and food. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So as we know, I only had one gas expense, which was $31.75. So I'm gonna go ahead and write that here. And then here is my handy dandy calculator. I'm gonna subtract this amount from 51. So 51 minus 31.75 equals 19.25. So I have $19.25 left in my gas category. So we will see what happens next week with that, but at least I'm not in the negatives. And then for food, we are gonna go ahead and add up all of my green stickers. So we're gonna start off with the 17th. So we have $6.20 for boba, then $2.17 at the Dollar Tree, and $1.98 at Aldi, and then the last one being HelloFresh for $30.93. So we're at $41.28. So I'm gonna go ahead and write that here. $41.28. And then I'm gonna go ahead and subtract that from 54 minus 54.43, and that gives me $13.15. So that's what I have left for the last week, which is only 5 days or 6 days. Let's see, 6 days. So we will see how that goes. And then for unbudgeted, I don't have anything because that would be a bright red sticker, but luckily we don't have any. So yes, that was my weekly check-in for you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Always leave comments down below. I love replying and talking to you guys. Once again, thank you for all your support, and I will see you all on Friday for the monthly wrap-up. Bye guys.